Welcome to the video series of ad RIPS, where I essentially take an ad that I have been sent or I have found online, I rip it, I say why it would work, why it wouldn't work, I analyze it, break it down, and then show you what I would do if the company that I analyzed, we had them as a client and I was writing the ads for them. So the guy we're looking at today is someone called Felix's Journey. It was on an ad on Facebook. You can see the ad here. He is basically teaching forex or showing some people how they can make money with forex. This is the Facebook page. Few hundred likes. Grabbed his Instagram up as well. Kind of standard like forex stuff. Granted, I don't know too much about forex. Never traded forex. Never bought into like a forex coaching or like a signaler. But I have seen these people online where they teach forex, etc. Now the video is not going to go into the legitimacy of forex trading and whether you should do it or not, but I'm basically going to be talking about the advertising. So he's basically running like a bunch of different ads right now. You can come to the ad library as well and you can see all of the ads that they're running. But the reason why I picked this was because, being totally honest, pretty much all the ads are dog shit. So they're spending, they got multiple ads running. This one says it's been running since July, the end of July. And he's obviously spending his money on these ads trying to get customers of some form. But they're pretty shit. And you can tell they're pretty shit because, I'm filming this on the 12th of August. These ads only started on the 8th. So they've only been running for like 4 days. Which tells me that they aren't working. Because if someone has ads running, like all of their ads have only been running for a few days, it means that they're constantly launching new ads, which means that, they haven't had any running for a long period of time, which means they're not working. So that's like a way to tell if someone's ads are working or not. If they've been running for a long time, then they're probably working, unless they're an idiot and they're wasting the money. If they've been running for a very short period of time, especially if all of their ads have been running for a short period of time, it usually means that they don't have a clue what they're doing when it comes to advertising, which I can pretty much tell this guy isn't. So let's break down one of their ads then and just explain why it is so shit. So you see this in your Facebook feed, right? And now I imagine he is targeting people who already know about forex. So he's not targeting people that have never heard of forex before, or I hope he's not, at least, because these ads are very direct. So it says, everything is free from Felix, and then a link to his Telegram chat. Felix is here to help everyone grow consistently. That's the goal. Only with consistency can everyone succeed in this journey. Hashtag follow Felix and get results. Point down emoji, link, right? So, fuck. Where do I even begin? There's multiple reasons why this ad sucks, right? So I'll probably just break it down line by line. First off, the first line is, everything is free from Felix. Number one, don't talk about yourself in third person, because that's fucking lame. But regardless of that, everything is free from Felix. I imagine because he's only got, he's got 1,000 followers, 600 likes. I imagine these are fake followers and fake likes because his Instagram, really, I imagine they're just bots. I imagine he doesn't actually have any legitimate followers, I would assume. But even so, even if he did have 1,000 followers, he's not going to be retargeting these people with like the amount of ads that he's running. So they're going to a cold audience. That's my point. So if you're running ads to a cold audience and your first line is everything free from Felix, no one gives a shit. Like, no one knows who Felix is. No one knows who you're talking about. It's not relevant for them, and therefore they're definitely not going to read this. Another thing as well, you've put everything in capitals. So you're like screaming at people saying, hey, look at me, look at my ad, look at my product, join my Telegram group. That isn't the way to advertise. Especially on Facebook and Instagram, where it is a social platform, people don't join these websites or the social media channels to be sold to. They're here to consume social content. So the key is to make sure that your ad doesn't look like an ad. But you just screaming at their face saying, hey, everything is free, is the total opposite of that. People are just going to see that it's an ad and they're going to turn a blind eye to it. At the same time as well, when you write copy, I understand if you use the odd word in capitals. I generally don't ever use any capitals in any of my copy. I think it airs a sense of calmness and confidence in your own product and your own company and your own words if you don't have to rely on using capitals to shout. It's kind of like you're all round a dinner table and you've got that really one annoying person that is just constantly screaming and shouting, trying to get attention, but no one wants to listen to what they have to say. So to get people's attention, they have to scream and shout. That's pretty much what this is. The person around the table that everyone wants to listen to is usually the calm, collected, educated person that lets the words do the talking and like grab their attention because they've got validity in what they're saying. And they don't need to scream and shout to get attention because everyone respects them and everyone wants to listen to what they have to say. This is the opposite. This is the annoying, drunk fucking uncle trying to scream and shout that no one wants to listen to. So never start your copy off in capitals, but never really use it anyway. So that's why this is bad. Then everything is free, and then he's already given a call to action link. I'm not like against giving call to actions like early on in the copy, but you've got to give them more than this. You've given them no, like other than everything is free, what is free? Like you don't have a clue what he's even talking about. So why am I going to click like a random link that doesn't even look that good? You know, like it's not like a www.someone'swebsite.com. It's like a t.me link. It's obviously a direct Telegram group link. I mean, he's got enough subscribers, but I imagine this is like super, super low quality people that he's got in that Telegram chat. Like he won't be making money from it. Anyway, moving on. Felix is here to help everyone grow consistently. That's the goal. Only with consistency can everyone succeed in this journey. Like, what journey? Succeed at what? Like, there's no context. And he's probably not used the word forex because I imagine forex is banned. So, like, Facebook would flag that. But, like, you've got to give them something. Like, they don't have a clue what you are talking about right now. Like, there's no... you're not using any relevant words or terms to, like, or even to just explain what you're talking about. It's, like, some, like, lame personal development post, nothing about forex. And then hashtag follow Felix, which is like an unrelatable hashtag, like I don't know if they're trying to be cool and create like a hashtag around the brand, but that obviously doesn't work and get results. And then like free links. I mean, I've used 2 links before, but I mean, having this amount of copy, like I feel like the links, there's more characters in the 4 links that you provide than the whole copy itself, which is not a good sign. Like I'm all up for like using multiple CTAs, and for some of our clients' ads at the bottom, we actually do 2 links because it just looks a bit different and it can increase click-through rate. But like putting free is just like overkill. And again, it's just like you're trying to shout and be in people's faces, and it's just not going to work. Let's see if we can get the actual. So this is probably an ad that he's ran traffic to, right? So this is very similar. Now, the ad image itself, I mean, again, if you're targeting for people who already know about Forex, then this isn't the worst. I mean, it's not the best. I don't really like the red and the design of it, but like using the Forex charts or signals, I don't even know what you would call it, the dashboard, and it's got good results on it, kind of makes sense. Like the image isn't the best. Like this is horrible, this overlay. Free signal, no monthly fee. Like, I mean, yeah, it kind of sucks, but like using the dashboard is fine. Like people who coach e-commerce, you know, put up Shopify screenshots because their ideal audience knows what a Shopify screenshot is. So the same with this guy, I assume he's targeting people who already know about Forex. They would recognize that dashboard. And therefore it could pique your attention. So not the worst thing in the world, but I want to look at this. So you see here, like, you would probably think, like, wow, like this ad, 136 comments, 8 shares, 800 likes, like, oh my gosh, the ad's gone viral. Look at this video, like 42,000 views, you know. But the thing is, he's probably running ads to really low quality audiences. And why low quality audiences? I just mean generally people who don't have much disposable income. And like the cheaper countries to advertise to on Facebook are obviously like the low income countries. And it's like very easy if you advertise to places like India, and countries like that where it's like low income, it's super cheap to advertise. And therefore like you can get a lot of likes and a lot of engagement very cheaply. So don't be fooled by an ad if you see that it's got a lot of likes, and like that makes you believe. Gotta log in. That makes you believe that it's like doing well. That is not the case. And you'll see here there's like a lot of low quality comments as well. Like some of them don't even make sense. Some of them are obviously like foreign languages. So it just kind of looks shitty. So you can just tell like he's running this to like a worldwide audience. And again, like he might have a lot of people in his Telegram chat, but you know, having 9,000 people with no money isn't good. When I assume he is, you know, monetizing this on the back end. It's obviously for free to join his Telegram group, but you know, he's probably selling something inside. Like he's not just doing this for the good of his heart. So not only does the copy suck, not only is the ad like probably like one of the worst ads I've ever seen in my life, but he's targeting like a crappy audience. I just guarantee like he's not making money. Unless he's got some like crazy offer in the back end inside of his Telegram group that he can monetize really well. But like even the comment section of just full of spam, right? This is what happens when you get like a lot of comments and stuff on your ad. You get like other spammers basically coming onto your ads and like putting their own links because they think it's going to like promote what they're promoting. So overall, shitty ad, shitty comment section. It just literally can't be making him any money. Now, the problem with forex is that it is super competitive, and there's a lot of different people saying, you know, they have this signal, they have this software, they do these trades, they, you know, copy these people, and it's a really like, I've never done it, but like it's a really weird space where there are like, seems to be a lot of scammers, people taking money, and you just don't really know who you can trust. So like if you're going to advertise something around forex or teaching people how to trade forex, you've got to have a really like incredible ad and incredible marketing to not only stand out from the crowd, but also create a lot of trust in a marketplace that is, you know, extremely skeptical. So what I'm going to do now is run through some angles of what I would actually do if I had Felix as a client and I was writing their ads. So the first one would be a unique mechanism ad. So again, like I said, the biggest problem with forex right now when people are trying to advertise to be like, hey, I can teach you how to trade forex, is that there's a million different people who are teaching it. And so it's very hard to be like, okay, this person is better than this one. So the way you stand out from the crowd is by having what we call a unique mechanism. So you need a unique way that separates you from the competition on how you actually get profitable trades. If you can clearly communicate why your way is unique compared to everyone else, then that is how you will succeed at advertising forex. Just saying, you know, free signals, like everyone says that, so like you need to explain why your signals are better than everyone else, or like what methodology goes into it. Free knowledge, free mapping, quality setups, like it means fuck all, honestly. Like It's not separating you from anyone else. And the only ad this is going to appeal to is the people who are super desperate, who have no money, who want to get rich quick. And obviously they're not the type of customers that you would want. So we need to create an ad around basically the unique mechanism, which is how the unique way that they get results. So I would break the ad down into 4 parts. And this is basically the formula / structure. So number 1, you need to start the ad with the industry problem. So what is the biggest problem that's happening right now in the industry? Or what is one of the biggest problems that's happening right now? And we need to tackle this one problem. There's probably multiple problems with the forex industry, but I'm only going to talk about one in this ad. This whole ad is going to be based around one concept, right? So we need to start the ad off talking about a big problem / pain point that our ideal customer is experiencing, so we can qualify and instantly connect to them. Again, if you can make someone feel understood, they are going to believe that you have the solution to the problem. So if we can make people feel like we understand their problem, they are going to believe that we have the solution. So that's what we need to do in our copywriting, in our marketing, in pretty much all of our advertising, is make our customer feel understood like they have never felt understood before. If we can do that, they will buy from you. So we need to pick a very specific problem and talk in a very deep and knowledgeable way about that problem, the way our prospects would talk about it. If we can talk about a problem and communicate a problem in the same way our prospects communicate that problem, then they are going to connect to us because they feel like we understand them. So in this example, I would probably pick a problem. And again, I don't know forex very well. I would have to do research on this. And if I was to have them as a client, I would do customer research. But one problem could be the poor signals. So people get sold, hey, we have these free signals. Hey, like these signals are going to make you money. Just follow the signals, you'll be rich. And then when they actually get inside and follow the signals, they lose money, right? So that could be the big problem that we talk about. Then once you connect to someone and communicate very clearly the industry problem, you then intro your unique solution, which in this example would be a unique methodology on how they trade, or at least like a unique way that they trade to make money, something that is different to everything else in the marketplace. So you would quickly then intro, hey, I've got this solution, which would be your unique methodology on how you actually trade, whether that would be like the different signals you look for, the analysis, whatever it is, right? Then you want to explain very clearly why it works so well and why it's different. So again, depending on what this guy does, and maybe he doesn't have a unique mechanism, that's why he's advertising so bad. But like if I was to take on a client in the forex space, I would need to make sure that they have something unique about what they do. Whether that would be the type of analysis that they do on the marketplace, the type of software that they use to analyze the market. Again, I don't know forex very well, so I mean this is just stuff that came off the top of my head. But we need to explain and give like clear examples of why what we do is different. And then we very clearly explain to them, we intro it, and then we explain why it works so well. Then, very clearly after that, we will intro to learn basically the unique mechanism. So it should actually be offer. Offer to learn unique mechanism, which would be the CTA. So connect to them with their deepest pain, make them feel understood, intro your unique methodology, explain why that unique methodology works so well very clearly, and then offer a CTA to learn more. If you were to do this with this ad, you would get so many more committed people joining your Telegram group compared to something like this, because like I said, this is dog shit. So that's the first angle I would go for. The second angle, there's multiple angles I would choose. These are just the stuff I came up just first. So a second one would be an avatar ad. So an avatar ad is where we write an ad and we talk about someone, and that someone can be a fictional character, and they are our ideal customer. They are hopefully very similar to the people who are going to be reading the ad. So again, We're targeting people who are already aware of forex, because I imagine this is what this Felix guy is targeting. People who've probably already tried to trade, lost money, tried to learn about it, but felt frustrated. So we would do an avatar ad. And again, intro into an industry-specific problem. So very, very similar, right? Unprofitable signals, poor signals, same thing, right? So again, you would intro it in a fairly similar way. Again, you talk about not all of the problems, not like a general overall problem, but a very specific problem. So you wouldn't say, most forex traders lose money. Like, that's just too general. You could say most forex traders lose money because of, and then get more specific on the problem. But you can't just say most forex traders don't know what they're doing. Most forex traders don't lose money, because that's too general. You need to get very specific on an individual problem that, you know, your avatar is feeling very deeply. Once you intro the specific problem, then you would explain the solutions they have tried. So again, we're going to connect to our avatar in a really deep way here by basically listing out all of the different ways in which they have tried to solve the solution, and most importantly, failed, right? So we could write a bit of copy where it's like, they joined all the coaching programs, they tried this software, they tried listening to these types of signals, they tried this, they tried that, they tried X, Y, Z, right? And we can do like a big list where we list off all the different things that this avatar had tried to solve the unprofitable signals problem. And the chances are that your ideal customer has tried 80, 90, or 100% of those things as well. So if you connect to them and grab their attention with a problem they are faced, then you explain everything that they've tried and failed with. And again, if your avatar has tried and failed with those same things, they're going to be like, shit, this person understands me and they understand what I'm going through. We're making them feel understood, right? Which is the most important part of marketing. Then number 3, we explain how this avatar came across a unique solution. So we can tell a bit of a story here about this person was experiencing this problem. They tried these solutions and they all failed. Then one day they came across this, right? So you're telling this in a story format. You're actually talking about an avatar. You would give them a name. You don't have to give them a name, but like you can do. Some of our ads, you'd be like, you know, Sam spent months trying to make money with forex, but the signals he sent kept losing him money. You would be better than that, but like something along those lines. He tried the coaching software. He tried all the coaching programs. He tried different courses. He tried this software. He tried learning from this person's signals. Whatever he tried, he always was left with less money in his account than what he started with. Until one day, he came across X, Y, and Z, and this person showed him this. You talk about a story on how this person came across the unique solution. And you would just basically tell a quick story and explain how they found the new software, the new methodology, the unique mechanism that you basically talked about here in this first ad. Like, how did they come across this unique mechanism? How did they find it? How did they discover it? And you would tell a little bit of a story. There's actually another point I want to add quickly in here. There we go. So there's an extra point I wanted to add in. So after you intro on how they came across a solution, then you talk about the results they achieved using that solution. So after Sam discovered X, he went on to ABC. He experienced A, B, and C, right? And in this case, for the most part, it's going to be profit, but then you could also talk about like the benefit once removed, which would be like peace of mind, reduced stress, more freedom, right? So profit is the main benefit, but you can talk about the benefits once removed. Then after that, opportunity to learn solution, right? So the same here, offer to learn unique mechanism, opportunity to learn the solution. So it's pretty much the same CTA, which we be to, if you would like to learn the same trading methodology that Sam used to regain his freedom, then click the link and join our free Telegram below. Something like that, right? Not follow Felix and get results. So again, bunch of different ads we could do. Those are the biggest ones for me. Is to couple of points. Number 1, in this industry with forex, you really have to show to the marketplace why you are unique. That's like the biggest thing. Number two, you need to make sure that your customer feels fully understood, which is why we do something like the avatar ad, where we really can connect to everything that they have tried, so they feel like we understand what they've been through and what they are experiencing. So that's the end of the ad rip video. If you are a marketer, and especially if you are a forex marketer, please don't write ads like this. This sucks. It is shit. Okay? You want to write ads like this, and this is going to get you the right type of customers. Again, this ad, unfortunately, is probably getting a lot of, entries into his Telegram group. He's probably getting a lot of people. I feel like it's increased since the first time I opened up his Telegram on this video. But the truth of the matter is, he's marketing to a worldwide audience. He's getting like low quality, low income people. I don't know what he's selling inside of this Telegram group. I don't want to know. But I imagine it costs money. Otherwise, he wouldn't be spending money on ads. Unless he's got some crazy offer or some crazy sales skills, I can almost guarantee that he's losing money on this campaign. So don't be like Felix. Don't be an idiot. Learn how to write good copy. And then once you know how to do that, then you can start running ads.